You're fired. I don't need a useless wife like you anymore.
What are you suddenly talking about?
Don't act innocent. You know exactly what you were doing.
No, I really don't understand what this is about.
I'm saying you're fired as my wife. You went behind my back and started dealing with green manufacturing again. I'm the CEO, and I specifically ordered that we stop doing business with them.
Is this about the manufacturing contract? I thought we settled this last week.
Settled? You just ignored my decision completely.
I already explained that cutting them off would only hurt our company. What's wrong with resuming business with them?
What did you say?
You can't seriously be this upset about a standard business negotiation.
Standard? You undermined my authority!
Stop acting like a child, cutting off business just because you got annoyed at their price negotiation request. We can't make our products without their manufacturing plant.
We absolutely can. There are plenty of other factories. Besides, what's wrong with that? Those subcontractors have some nerve asking for a price increase. If we agree, our profits will drop.
The profit drop would be minimal compared to switching manufacturers. We can't just ignore the situation. Everything's getting more expensive. Electricity, materials, everything. Green Manufacturing was trying their best to work with us. They carefully explained their reasons and circumstances.
Are you their spokesperson now? Whose side are you on?
I'm just doing what's best for our company, and they are too.
Shut up! Subcontractors should work themselves to death to keep prices low. That's their job!
What? Do you even hear yourself right now? These are our business partners.
If we just quietly agree to their price increase, they'll start looking down on us. We're doing these small factories a favor by giving them work. We can't let them disrespect us when we're in the superior position.
There's no superior or inferior position with business partners.
You're so naive. This is why women shouldn't be in business.
Excuse me? So you're just going to end our partnership with them? You think that you're in the right because you're a man?
Ha! There are tons of manufacturing plants across the country. We could probably find places that would deliver for even cheaper. Better to cut off disrespectful subcontractors right away.
No other factory can match their quality. Our apparel brand is known for its quality materials and feel. We won't find anyone else who can deliver the high quality we need.
Quality? That's your excuse? Customers won't even notice if the quality drops a bit.
What? Our entire brand is built on quality. You used to understand that.
A cheaper factory is plenty good enough. We can cut costs and increase company profits.
Are you serious right now?
Yeah, that's the new policy I've decided as CEO. But you went and ignored my instructions, doing whatever you wanted. Don't get cocky just because you're the CEO's wife.
I've been managing these relationships for years while you play golf. I'm doing this for your company. I'm working hard because this is the important company you built.
If it's for me, then just shut up and do what I say. I shouldn't have made you vice president. We're cutting off that uppity factory and you're fired. Both as VP and as my wife.
Fired as your wife? You mean you're divorcing me?
Yeah, that's right. Now you can't interfere with my company anymore.
Then what's going to happen to this company?
Ah!
You barely even come to the office anymore. I'm practically running the company by myself.
Shut up. When I say divorce, it's divorce. Just go home and sign the divorce papers. Don't show your face at the company again. You think too highly of yourself. The company ran fine before you.
You really want to do this over a manufacturing contract?
The contract is just the last straw. You've been impossible to deal with.
Fine, I can't keep up with you anymore. I'll prepare for the divorce right away.
Good. Have the papers ready by tomorrow.
They'll be on your desk first thing in the morning. I've been waiting for this moment. What moment? What are you talking about? Sarah, congratulations on divorcing Rob, and thank you. Why are you thanking me? And how do you even know about the divorce already? Because Rob told me right away. He said now that you finally divorced him, he could marry me. What? Don't act so shocked, sis. You never appreciated him anyway. Really, thank you for divorcing him. Now I get to be his wife. Wait, what? You're saying you two got married? Yes, we registered our marriage yesterday. Actually, we've been dating for about a year. What did you say? You've been seeing my husband behind my back for a year? Don't make it sound so dramatic. Sorry for stealing your husband, sis, but it's kind of your fault I had to steal him, so I'm not really in the wrong here. What? How is this my fault? You should have seen this coming, honestly. Because you were always complaining about Rob, Sarah. Every time you came home, you just complain, saying stuff like, I'm tired of being his wife. Well, yes, I was aware I complained a lot. Home was the only place I could vent. But that doesn't justify what you did. So I decided to become Rob's wife instead. What? You planned this from the beginning? To be honest, I've had my eye on Rob for a while. Being married to a CEO is amazing. And the fact that it's an apparel company makes it even cooler. You went after your sister's husband for that reason? It's not just about his position. Well, mostly about his position. If you guys had been a happy couple, I would have given up from the start. But it was the total opposite, so stealing him wasn't a problem, right? The proof is that Rob was totally into dating me. No way! You're just jealous because I'm younger and prettier. Actually, he complained about you even more than you did about him. Said you were just a wife but kept butting into work stuff, acting all high and mighty. Said you were aging badly and he wanted to divorce you and marry me soon. What did you say? Oh, did that hurt? Well, it's the truth. And then you really did divorce him. So yesterday's divorce was so you could replace me? I knew our marriage had grown cold, and I thought that was why we were divorcing. I never imagined such betrayal. You're both despicable. Huh? If the marriage was dead anyway, what's wrong with him having an affair? I'll be happy enough for both of us, Sarah. From now on, I'll enjoy life as the CEO's wife every day. Oh, so you're going to be the CEO's wife? That's right. I'll be much better at it than you were. Unlike you, I won't interfere with company business. I can't believe I finally made it. I'm one of the elite now. I got myself a CEO husband. Ha! He's unemployed, you know. No point lying about it. It's too late to try to become an elite now. What are you talking about? Rob's the CEO. Keep believing that if you want.
Hey, stupid woman! Who are you calling unemployed? Don't go spreading nonsense!
What?
Your sister told me what you said, getting desperate now? I know you're bitter about your sister stealing your husband, but that's a pretty pathetic lie. I never thought you'd be this stupid. You really think anyone would believe you?
I'm not lying. You're the one talking nonsense.
What did you say?
You're the one who can't face reality. You dumped all your work on me, cheated with my sister, hid it, and married her. I'm the one who never thought you'd be this stupid.
What? How am I stupid? I'm an entrepreneur who built this apparel company from scratch. Now I'm the CEO of a successful business with 20 stores nationwide. How can you call a successful man like me an unemployed loser?
Because you were fired as CEO.
What?
Need me to say it slower?
Stop joking around. You can't fire a CEO just like that.
No matter how amazing of an entrepreneur, CEO, or success story you were, without a company to run, you're just unemployed. What's wrong with calling you an unemployed loser?
What? When was I fired as CEO? Stop spreading such ridiculous lies! You've lost your mind!
I'm only stating facts. The shareholders meeting just voted to remove you. Check your email. You'll find some interesting reading.
What? My email?
Haven't you checked your email yet? We sent notifications about both the shareholders meeting and the decision.
What's this email about? It says the shareholders unanimously voted to remove me as CEO?
Oh, finally got the memo? Really, not even checking important company emails. I was definitely right to have you removed as CEO.
What's going on here? How can there be a shareholders meeting without the CEO's permission? And how can they decide to fire me when I'm not even there? This is impossible! This has to be fake! You forged this!
That's exactly what a shareholders meeting can do.
What?
Maybe if you'd attended any meetings in the last year, you'd know this. You don't need the CEO's permission to hold a shareholders meeting. It happens when the shareholders demand it, and this time, almost all company shareholders demanded the meeting.
Almost all of them? They wouldn't dare go against me!
We did notify you properly. Normally, you have to announce a shareholders meeting 2 weeks in advance. So I thought you might have some reaction during that time, but you were too busy with your romance with Michelle to notice anything.
You're kidding! I was notified 2 weeks ago?!
Every notification went to your email, the same email you never check. And this morning, the shareholders meeting successfully took place and voted for your removal. When the majority of shareholders agree, the CEO's opinion doesn't matter. No matter what you say, you're now just an unemployed loser.
This is a setup! You planned this! What? Who voted to remove me? You say the majority of shareholders, but I'm gonna tell them all to change their votes right now!
Once it's decided, it can't be undone. Besides, I personally own 50% of the shares, so it doesn't matter how many people you try to convince to oppose it.
You own 50%?! Why do you have so many shares?
You can't be serious. You forgot something this important? You gave me those shares yourself. Try to remember, it was your idea. When business was booming and we kept expanding to reach 20 stores, you officially made me vice president. That's when you gave me all your shares. Starting to remember now? You said it was to repay me for all my support, but you really just got tired of dealing with the company, didn't you? Come to think of it, that's when you stopped doing any real work.
Whoa, I was busy with expansion plans!
Is that what you call your dates with my sister? Somewhere along the line, you started cheating with my sister. As your wife, it's embarrassing that I never noticed. I worked so hard to support your company, and I grew attached to it. That's why I didn't want to leave the company after the divorce.
You planned this all along! So you stole the company from me? When did you buy off the shareholders?
I didn't buy anyone off. They all chose to support me on their own.
What? Nobody would choose you over me?
Not just the shareholders, but the employees and business partners too. Right after the divorce, I consulted them about the shareholders meeting. They immediately said we should remove you as CEO. The vote just took 2 seconds.
Huh? They're all traitors!
And 1 second later, I was appointed as the new CEO. I'll keep growing this company from now on.
What? You're the new CEO?
Who else would it be after all this?
You can't do this to me!
I didn't do anything. The board voted unanimously.
This is ridiculous, so you just staged a hostile takeover of my company!
But this is what everyone wanted, so nothing we can do about it. This is the shareholders' decision.
No way!
The whole company burst into celebration the moment my appointment as CEO was announced. Rob, you were even more hated than I imagined.
What? Really?
Well, it's not surprising. You treated employees like pawns. Even business partners hated your arrogant attitude. No one's going to love a CEO like that.
But I started this company! I was always the CEO!
And now that chapter is over, and you're unemployed. You better find a job soon, for Michelle's sake.
Huh?
As annoying as she is, she's still my sister. I'd like her to have a happy marriage if possible. Well, good luck to both of you.
You can't just end it like this!
I already did. Don't forget to turn in your company ID. Hey Sarah, is what Rob's saying true? Did he really get fired from the company? Yes, that's right. You'll need to support him from now on. This has to be some kind of joke. Not a joke. He's no longer CEO. But he told me he owned everything. He lied to you. No way. This can't be happening. What was the point of stealing him from you then? Ah, so that's all you cared about? You don't understand. I had everything planned out. Well, he did have entrepreneurial talent, so he'll be fine. He could always start another company from scratch. Start from scratch? Don't be ridiculous. How long would that take? I thought I was going to live the high life as a CEO's wife, but forget it. I'm breaking up with him. What? After you just got married? The marriage was a mistake. I need to fix this. There is no point in being married to an unemployed man. It's such a waste after I went through the trouble of divorcing him. But at least he'll face consequences for the embezzlement. What? Embezzlement? Oh, did you think I hadn't noticed? You collaborated with him to use company money however you wanted, right? Now that I'm officially CEO, I'm going to make him take responsibility. And I won't let his accomplice, you, get away either. Wait a minute. What do you mean, accomplice? I didn't do anything. Rob handled all the money stuff. Oh, playing dumb? You were mysteriously registered as an executive secretary at our company. With an outrageous salary of $20,000 per month, yet there's no record of you ever actually working. That was Rob's idea. He said it was normal. Plus, there were always travel expenses for two people, with travel costs reaching $30,000 last year alone. I wonder where you two were traveling and what for. Those were business trips. Business trips to resorts? Well, that's... If these are proven to be fictitious personnel costs, this counts as embezzlement and misappropriation. It might even be considered tax evasion. That could lead to some serious penalties from the government. Really? But I didn't know it was illegal. I find that hard to believe. Of course, you'll have to pay back all the embezzled money. If there's additional tax assessment for evasion, you'll both have to pay that too. Pay it back? How much are we talking about? No, wait. I didn't do any of this. He must have done it all by himself. I knew nothing about it. There's an employment contract with your signature on it to facilitate the fake personnel costs. Your handwritten signature is right there. That's solid evidence of your cooperation. You can't claim ignorance or non-involvement. No. Rob told me it was just paperwork. Even if you did it just because, a crime is still a crime. As the new CEO, I need to handle this properly to maintain authority. And personally, I'll be claiming damages for the affair, too. I have to pay for that, too? This isn't fair. You can't do this to me. Of course, just because we're family doesn't mean I'll let this slide. So get ready and prepare yourself for everything that's coming. Please, sis, can't we work something out? You should have thought about consequences before stealing my husband.
Please, Sarah, forgive me for being such an idiot. I'll break up with Michelle and get back together with you. Just make me CEO again.
You think it's that simple?
I made a huge mistake. I'll do anything.
Absolutely not. You need to face the consequences as the former embezzling CEO.
I can explain the accounting. But even if you talk about consequences, I don't have money to pay back. Michelle and I spend it all having fun, so we have no savings. How are we supposed to pay back hundreds of thousands of dollars between us?
That sounds like a personal problem.
Can't we work something out? Monthly payments?
Your tears won't help. This is all your own doing. You can pay in installments if needed, but find a job quickly and start paying it back.
Don't make it sound so easy. Who's gonna hire me? The rumors about the company takeover and embezzlement have spread everywhere.
Actually, I might have a solution for you. The CEO of Green Manufacturing, the one you looked down on, said they'd be willing to hire you.
What?
Remember them? The ones you treated like dirt? We just signed a new contract with them. They said they'd hire you because they feel sorry for you. It's minimum wage, but at least you found a job.
What? You can't be serious. Me working for minimum wage and at some subcontractor's factory?
They're being quite generous, considering how you treated them. You don't have to work if you don't want to. There are plenty of people who can replace you.
Huh?
That's what you used to say, right? Well, you were acting all high and mighty, treating the Green Manufacturing workers who supported our products with such arrogance.
Well, can't you find me an office position at least?
Isn't it wonderful that they're reaching out to help someone like you? Yet you're turning it down. Well then, you'll have to find work on your own. Wait, sis, can't you at least help me, even if not Rob? We're family, aren't we? Oh, is that Michelle? I thought you said you were leaving Rob, but you're still together? I tried to leave, but I have nowhere to go. It's not like I want to be here. I got kicked out of home and have nowhere else to go, so I'm just crashing with him. Finally got kicked out, huh? Well, that's to be expected when you go after your sister's husband. Mom and Dad won't even talk to me anymore. I'm really sorry. I'll apologize. I'll work at Green Manufacturing. Please forgive me. Please let me stay at your place. I don't want to stay in a dump like this anymore. A dump? You mean your beloved husband's home? How can I call an internet cafe a home? What? You're staying at an internet cafe? We can't afford anything else. Rob got kicked out of your house, and I got evicted from the apartment he rented as a company residence. Now we're barely surviving at an internet cafe. That sounds rough, but I can't think of you as family anymore. What? Please, sis, I made a terrible mistake. I'll let you pay the settlement in installments, considering your miserable situation. But I'll never forgive the affair. I'm going to live as if I don't have a sister. But you can't mean that. We're sisters. Well, good luck to both of you. If you miss even one payment, I'll demand the full amount immediately. So find jobs quickly and make sure you pay. The manager at Green Manufacturing contacted me to say that Rob and Michelle ended up working there together as entry-level employees. Apparently, they haven't divorced yet and are helping each other pay back their debts. Rob took full night shifts to earn more, while Michelle works at the factory and picks up bar shifts afterward. So far, they've been making their monthly payments on time without any delays. As for me, as the new CEO, the company is doing well, and we're looking to open another new store soon.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.